Welcome to SmartStart Japan's comprehensive guide on startup subsidies in Japan. Whether you're an experienced entrepreneur or someone just beginning their journey, this video is your roadmap to understanding how Japan's government-backed programs can help you launch and grow your business in one of Asia's most innovation-driven economies. With support tailored to both Japanese and foreign founders, Japan's startup ecosystem is welcoming to any and all entrepreneurs. In this video, we're going to walk you through everything you need to know to take advantage of Japan's subsidy system. We'll explore what kinds of financial assistance are available, break down the categories these subsidies fall into, and explain how you can qualify as a foreign entrepreneur. We'll also take a close look at the step-by-step application process, reveal the real acceptance rates, and offer insights into the broader government policies that influence which startups are most likely to receive funding. If you're looking to launch your business in Japan, this is where your planning starts. Before we get started, let me introduce you to our team. We have our two co-founders, Taejin Yoon and Tyson Batino. Taejin is born and raised in Japan and has years of experience in investment advisory and international relations. Fluent in both Japanese and English, he has successfully facilitated over 30 company incorporations and over 40 loan and subsidy applications here in Japan. Tyson is our other co-founder, who specializes in revenue growth and advisory services. He is currently advising 35 companies scaling their business in Japan. And finally, here's me, Heiken, the marketing manager and the content creator here at SmartStart Japan. I'm dedicated to bringing you insights on how to successfully launch your business in Japan. One of the most common misconceptions about government subsidies in Japan is that they're only available to Japanese nationals. That couldn't be further from the truth. Japan does not impose any restrictions based on nationality when it comes to subsidy eligibility. Foreign entrepreneurs are assessed under the same criteria as their Japanese counterparts. What really matters is the strength of your business proposal, your company's potential to grow, and whether your startup aligns with the government's development goals. It's important to understand that subsidies are not designed to serve as your core funding source. Rather, they are intended to accelerate your business by supporting activities such as expanding operations, investing in R&D, or hiring new staff. The application process for subsidies in Japan is rigorous, and for good reason. Each subsidy program receives thousands of applications during its open period, and only a limited number are approved. On average, the acceptance rate falls between 30 to 40%. This means that competition is strong, and your application must be thoroughly prepared and professionally presented. Unlike some funding programs in other countries, subsidies in Japan are not open year-round. Most programs are released within highly specific time windows, which can be as short as 3 weeks. If you miss the window, you'll need to wait for the next cycle, which might not happen for another year. This makes preparation absolutely critical. Do not wait until the application period begins to start writing your business plan or collecting your documentation. You have to prepare ahead of time. The process itself unfolds over several distinct phases. First is the preparation phase, which typically takes 1 to 2 months. During this time, you'll need to assemble all required documents, write a solid business plan, and ensure that your company is structured appropriately to qualify. Next is the review phase. Once you submit your application, it can take up to 3 months for it to be officially evaluated. If your application is approved, you'll move into the project execution phase, which typically lasts around 4 months. This is the period during which you'll implement your proposal, whether that means hiring staff, launching a product, or beginning new operations. Note that subsidies are paid out as reimbursements. That means you must front the money for your project, and the government will disburse funds only after you submit a final report demonstrating successful completion. In most cases, a lot of startups will also apply for government-backed loans, which typically do not require personal guarantees to fund the project. To increase your chances of approval, it's vital to align your startup's goals with Japan's national priorities. The government is actively pursuing policies that support digital transformation, environmental sustainability, and the growth of small and medium-sized enterprises. If your business is in a sector like clean energy, IT, advanced manufacturing, or automation, your application will naturally align with the direction the government is already investing in. But with this focus comes greater scrutiny. In recent years, Japan has tightened subsidy regulations in an effort to crack down on fraudulent or underperforming applicants. The bar for acceptance is higher than ever, and applications must now meet stricter documentation and eligibility requirements. Simply put, a great idea isn't enough. It must be backed by a detailed plan and demonstrate clear alignment with the government's standards and expectations. For entrepreneurs just getting started, early financial support is essential. Many regional governments offer seed funding to help cover foundational expenses, things like product development, market research, and initial hiring. This isn't meant to cover all your costs, but it can give you the momentum needed to reach your next round of investment. Remember, subsidies should be part of a broader funding strategy that includes private capital and potential investors. If you are looking for private investors, we have resources linked in the description below for your reference. If you don't yet have an office, certain programs offer rent support or even free workspaces. This is especially useful in expensive urban centers like Tokyo or Osaka. In some cases, city governments will subsidize rent for up to a year or provide shared offices in innovation hubs. In addition to space, many businesses are eligible for tax incentives. These can include reductions in corporate income tax, property tax, and consumption tax. Qualifying for these reductions depends on your sector, your location, and your overall contribution to Japan's economic goals. Subsidies in Japan are organized into several overlapping categories. The first is national government subsidies, typically offered through ministries such as the Ministry of Economy, Trade and Industry, or METI, and the Ministry of Health, Labor, and Welfare. These programs are large in scope and usually fund initiatives that support broader national goals. The second category is regional programs. These are led by prefectures or city governments and are tailored to the unique economic needs of each region. For example, a tech startup based in Fukuoka might find local subsidies designed to attract software companies, while Hokkaido may offer support for agricultural innovation. Sector-specific subsidies form the third category. These target industries that Japan wants to develop further, like hydrogen, energy, robotics, or green transportation. And finally, we have employment support subsidies, which are aimed at companies that create or retain jobs, particularly for workers in vulnerable demographics or economically distressed regions. Among the national subsidies, the Small Business Sustainability Subsidy stands out. As the name states, it is aimed at supporting small businesses and sole proprietors in improving their business operations and expanding into new markets. This program can offer as much as 200 million yen in funding, and even up to 250 million yen in special circumstances. It typically opens in the spring and is highly competitive. An important note, this subsidy cannot be combined with other subsidy programs unless they are issued directly by a national agency. Regional programs offer incredible flexibility and are often more accessible than national subsidies. The Tokyo Metropolitan Government, for example, runs a startup subsidy program offering up to 4 million yen for businesses that have been established within the past 5 years. In Yokohama, the city is encouraging innovation in strategic industries by providing up to 3 million yen through its Next Generation Strategic Sector Subsidy. Businesses that can demonstrate a sustainable or environmentally focused impact may even be eligible for bonus funding. Importantly, these programs may have different timelines than national subsidies. Yokohama's program, for instance, accepts applications throughout the year but has a firm final deadline at the end of January 2026. Japan is investing heavily in sustainability and innovation, and nowhere is this more apparent than in its sector-specific subsidies. The Clean Hydrogen Subsidy supports companies working on the commercialization of hydrogen technology, one of the pillars of Japan's green energy strategy. As of 2024, the government had invested more than 3 trillion yen in this initiative. There's also the Green Steel Subsidy, designed to reduce carbon emissions in the production of steel, especially for clean energy vehicles. Eligible manufacturers can receive up to 50,000 yen for each qualifying vehicle produced. These programs are perfect for startups in renewable energy, sustainable manufacturing, and next-generation transportation. Startups that plan to hire staff should explore Japan's employment support programs. For example, the Employment Development Subsidy supports businesses that hire workers from the Employment Ice Age, a time period that spans from April 2nd, 1968 to April 1st, 1988. This generation of job seekers struggled to find work during Japan's economic stagnation. So for each eligible hire, small businesses can receive up to 600,000 yen in support, while larger companies can receive up to 500,000 yen per employee. Another valuable program is the Employment Adjustment Subsidy, which helps companies retain workers during periods of economic difficulty, allowing startups to weather downturns without losing valuable team members. Finally, let's talk about how to increase your odds of getting approved. First, all application documents must be submitted in Japanese. That includes your business plan, budget forecast, and corporate filings. If you're not bilingual, hire a professional. This isn't just about translation, it's about meeting cultural and bureaucratic expectations. Second, your business plan is the single most important document in your application. It needs to be detailed, financially sound, and clearly show how your business aligns with Japan's current policy goals. The more specific and evidence-based your plan is, the better your chances. You can learn more about how to draft a business plan in the description below. Many applications managed by METI can now be submitted online through Japan's eGov portal, making the process more accessible for international applicants. Also, keep in mind that the application process, including forms, business plans, and all communications, must be conducted in Japanese. If you're not fluent, we highly recommend working with a certified scrivener or bilingual business consultant who understands the specific expectations of Japanese government agencies. Agencies such as SmartStart Japan can aid in your subsidy and loan application process. Japan offers one of the most structured, policy-driven, and generous subsidy systems in the world. But to access it, you need to be prepared. Understanding the system, aligning your business goals with national policies, and submitting a complete and professional application are all essential. If you're serious about entering the Japanese market, now is the time to begin preparing. Gather your documents, refine your business plan, and consult professionals who understand the system from the inside. If you're looking for hands-on guidance, SmartStart Japan is here to help. We've assisted dozens of international founders with incorporation, government-backed loans, visa processing, and of course, subsidy applications. Book a free 30-minute consultation with us today and take the first step toward building your business in Japan. Thanks for watching, and good luck building your dream business in Japan.